Well now, welcome back to Faithlines, where we dig deep into the Word but keep it real. I'm your main man, Professor Smithy, Bible scholar, truth teller, and occasional soul food philosopher.
And I'm Dr. Whitaker, theologian, historian, and your friendly neighborhood voice of reason. Today, we're unpacking one of the most misunderstood comparisons out there: Christianity versus Jehovah's Witnesses.
Now you said a mouthful there, Doc. A lot of folks think it's all the same. They both talk about Jesus, they say. But, not exactly, huh?
Not quite. Both groups use the Bible, but their interpretations and belief foundations differ significantly. Traditional Christianity, that's Catholic, Protestant, Orthodox, teaches that Jesus is God the Son, part of the Trinity: Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Right. 3 in 1. Like a holy combo meal. Heh. But them Jehovah's Witnesses don't see it that way, do they?
No, they don't. Jehovah's Witnesses believe that Jesus is God's first creation, the Archangel Michael, not equal to God, but his son and servant. They reject the Trinity entirely.
Hold up. So they say Jesus ain't God. See, that's where church folks start clutching pearls.
Exactly. And it affects how they worship. In mainstream Christianity, people pray to Jesus. Jehovah's Witnesses pray through Jesus, to Jehovah. That's the name they use for God, based on the Old Testament rendering of Yahweh.
Now that's interesting. Because they sure do carry them Bibles like soldiers on a mission.
They're very disciplined. They follow their Watchtower Society's teachings, believe only 144,000 people will go to heaven, and focus on living forever on a restored earth for the rest of the faithful.
Laughs. So let me get this straight. 144,000 in heaven, and the rest of us get the deluxe earth package. Hope it come with free Wi-Fi.
Something like that. But seriously, Jehovah's Witnesses live their faith daily. Door-to-door preaching, avoiding politics, staying neutral in wars.
Yeah, I give them that, Doc. They walk the walk. Even when folks shut doors in their faces, they still smiling, still spreading what they believe.
And that's something both sides can learn from. Conviction with compassion. Christianity and Jehovah's Witnesses differ in doctrine.
Now, Doc, let me ask you something. What's the deal with holidays? Jehovah's Witnesses don't celebrate Christmas, Easter, or even birthdays. Man, no cake. That's rough.
That's true, Smithy. Jehovah's Witnesses believe most holidays have pagan origins, and that they don't honor God in the way the Bible intends. For example, Christmas, while it celebrates Jesus' birth, comes from traditions tied to ancient festivals like Saturnalia.
Saturna what now? Man, I knew Santa had a secret identity.
Not exactly. They see it as mixing worldly customs with sacred beliefs. That's why they also skip Easter. They don't view Jesus' resurrection as a holiday, but as a truth to remember every day.
I can respect that. They trying to keep it pure. Still, birthdays though. You mean to tell me they don't even celebrate life?
Right. They believe birthday celebrations focus too much on the individual, not on God. And historically, the only birthdays in the Bible, well, they had some pretty grim endings. Think Herod and John the Baptist.
Oh yeah, that birthday party went sideways quick. I see why they're cautious now.
Exactly. It's less about denying joy and more about staying focused on worship and separating themselves from what they view as worldly influence.
So while Christians gather around the tree or the table, Jehovah's Witnesses gather around the Word. Different roads, same desire to honor God.
Beautifully said, Smithy. And that's really the heart of it. Devotion just looks different depending on your path.
Well, there it is, folks. If you ever wondered why your Jehovah's Witness neighbor don't hang tinsel or blow out candles, now you know it's about conviction, not coldness.
That's right. Understanding brings respect, and respect opens the door to peace. Until next time, keep seeking truth and doing it with love.